Hello and welcome to the channel. We recently flew from London Heathrow to Las Vegas with British Airways on the A350 1000 series, with the registration ending in WBC, which was delivered new to them in November 2019. We're lucky enough today to be flying business class. We're sitting in the forward cabin in rows 1 to 6. My seat for the journey is 6K. Let's take a tour of this club suite. When you arrive at your seat, you'll find that you'll have a pillow and some bedding, both provided by the White Company. This seat has an over-the-shoulder strap for extra security. You do not have to wear this strap the whole trip, although you do have to wear it on takeoff and landings. The suite has a couple of storage areas. This is where they'll put a water bottle for you and your Amenity kit. We'll have a look at that later on. You'll also find your menu displayed for you as well. Underneath, where you'll find your flight safety card, there's also what I like to call the shoe bin. In the deeper of the two storage areas, you'll find your headsets and also your remote control for your in-flight entertainment system. There are also USB charging sockets in there too. The privacy doors are locked for takeoff and landing. However, once you're up in the air, the cabin crew will come along and unlock them for you. What I love about this suite is there's plenty of legroom. The table is located under your in-flight entertainment screen. There's a little lever underneath the table, simply pull it forward and the table will come out for you. It's a reasonable size and it's quite sturdy. Let's have a look at the in-flight entertainment. Let's see what's on offer. Normally on British Airways, we've had problems in the past with the screen not being very interactive. However, on this occasion, I'm glad to report we had no issues at all. Plenty of options to watch different films, modern ones and old classics, box sets, and also there were some audio and games available too. We've received our welcome drink, so it's time to sit back, relax and wait for the journey.
I must confess a sentiment of the most tender nature. Welcome everyone. We will now demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft, and your attention is essential as this may be different from any aircraft that you've flown on before.
We pushed back on time. Unfortunately, it was during this pushback that the pilot then came on to explain to us that there had been a technical issue and we were going to have to go to a remote stand and wait for a technical team to come on board to fix the issue, as we were unable to fly until it had been done. We were going to be delayed for approximately 45 minutes, if not up to an hour, which was fine, these things happen. During this time, I did a little bit of research on our plane. Although this plane is a little over 5 years old, it's not without incident. Does anybody remember April 2024, when a Virgin Atlantic Dreamliner pushed back from its gate and hit the tail section of a British Airways A350? Well, it was this plane. As a result, this plane remained at Heathrow for nearly 5 months, waiting for a replacement, which was delivered courtesy of Airbus on a specially chartered Beluga XL, which is a very rare sight at Heathrow. Once the plane was repaired, it flew to Airbus in Toulouse. and 4 days later it came back into service, which was in October 2024. Today's fault, however, is nothing as dramatic as that. The pilot has come on and explained to us that it is a problem with a spoiler and it is easily repaired. Here's the menu for today's flight. Pause it if you need to take a little longer to look at it. After an hour and a half on the ground, we get the go-ahead to push back. We're on our way. The cabin crew did a great job whilst we were at the remote stand, keeping us refreshed with beverages and snacks. As we were late in departing, the cabin crew did not waste much time in getting our evening service out to us. I've elected for the soup and the cod. Although it doesn't look much, it was actually very tasty. The Amenity kit, just like the bedding, is supplied by the White Company. Gives you the basics: a dental kit, earplugs, these are some lotions and potions, some socks and eye masks. After a couple of hours of rest, we woke up to find we weren't far away from Vegas. Hallelujah, we finally got here.
to Las Vegas, where the local time is 7:45 in the evening. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched off. When it is safe to do so, please take care when opening overhead lockers, as items may have moved and could fall out, causing injury. You may now make and receive calls as well as use your data services on your handheld electronic devices. Before you leave today, please check if you have all your personal belongings, including the Amenity you may have placed in the seat area during your flight. If you require any assistance here in Las Vegas, please speak to a ground police and be happy to help. For those customers who have assistance leaving the aircraft today, please remain seated until the aisle around you is clear enough to your hand to assist you. On board us on board Airways Airways, I would like to thank you for choosing Times today, and we look forward to you again very soon. Thank you, and a really good evening to you.
Once we were landed, we were off the plane and through immigration, jumped into a taxi and headed to the Strip. So, what were our thoughts on our British Airways flight today? Other than the fact that we had a technical fault, which is something you've got no control over, I thoroughly enjoyed this flight. The crew were great, the suite was amazing, and the food was really tasty. And the in-flight entertainment had lots of different content. It kept me entertained for hours. Would we fly British Airways Business Class again? Probably not, and I'll explain why. Recent changes to the Executive Club have made it quite clear that British Airways do not want leisure travellers like us. Having been loyal to them for over 20 years, it's sad that the changes to the loyalty programme mean that we would now have to spend £50,000 as a couple per year to achieve the same status that we currently are. This is well beyond our means and is rather insulting. Loyalty works both ways, British Airways. But look, we look forward to bringing you another review. However, it's going to be come from Virgin Atlantic, who, unlike British Airways, have welcomed us leisure travellers and have honoured our status. Thank you, Virgin. We look forward to flying with you soon.